Alrighty, guys, we're just getting set up here. Hopefully, you guys had a great trading day. Hopefully, you guys have been trading well out there. I'm just getting everything set up here for you guys. Alright. Cool. I'm going over today's tomorrow's reset of the challenge, adding 15K from the 17 mil already from the 1,000 Mars. Alrighty, guys. Oh crap, I messed that up. What's going on, Steve Austin? What's going on, Alan Fishing? What's going on, Brittany Art, Stewart, BJM? What's going on? Alright, just getting everything set up here, guys. Hopefully, you guys had a great trading day out there. Hopefully, you guys have been trading well. Alright, there's that. 1K to 1 mil. Trading floor, small caps. Alright, guys. Just setting everything up. What's going on, Alan Fishing? What's going on, Brittany Arts? Can you guys hear me on Instagram? Can you guys hear me on Instagram, guys? I'll check again. Can you guys hear me on Instagram? Just checking in, just making sure you can hear me. If you can, great. If you can't, then I'll have to reset it. Large mid caps, there's that. Okay, cool. Oh, I already posted that. All right, 1K, student trading. So. All right. Cool. There's that. Alrighty, guys. Just getting everything set up here. Give me a moment. Hopefully you guys had a great trading day out there. Hopefully you guys have been trading well. I'm just setting everything up for just a split second here. Sorry I haven't been on. I'm live. Okay, there's this. Alright, today's runners was Sev. We had, what else? INM. We also had Prague. We also had, what else? We can do Roblox. And we can do Rivian. And we'll do Lucid. Alrighty, guys, what's going on? Can you guys hear me on Instagram? Let's go live on TikTok now. Hopefully you guys have been trading well. Hopefully you guys have been trading or studying well. Alright, guys. Cool. There's that. Okay, I'll restart. I'll end it and then discard. Delete video. Yep, Steve's always first. Steve's the committed one. What's going on? Alan's usually right there too. Francisco, what's going on? Alrighty, guys. Well, good to have you guys on. Good to have you guys in. Basically, all I want to cover today is me, starting my challenge tomorrow. I have nothing more to say but than basically that. I had to fund the account back over PDT because the brokerage basically just said it wouldn't look good. Whatever that means, fine. I really like Trade Zero and what they do, and, I really like the way that their customer service is awesome, and so, I could have gone somewhere else, sure, just to trade at 13,000, but I was like, you know what, let's fund it with 13,000, get myself $1,000 in wiggle room of PDT, and then go from there, so today's going to be tomorrow's going to be my first day back after about a 3 or 4 day break of day trading, and then, go from there, so I'll give you guys about 30 seconds to kind of swiggle on in here and get yourselves comfortable before we get started today. So I don't really have a whole lot to cover. What's going on, Chris Mountain? TH Sales and Repairs. What's going on, guys? All right. What's going on, everyone? Brittany Arts, can you hear now? John Real Estate, MSTR, can you guys hear me? All right, excited to see the reset. Hopefully we can get the cam markets back to, yeah, I mean, Gruber, what's going on? Go Russell Wilson. Okay, cool. All right, guys, I'll give it about 20 more seconds, 10 more seconds here. What's going on, John? All right, so Dine, what's up, man? From Kirkland, right? Eldrin, what's up? Good to have everybody back on. And yeah, so I'm not restarting the challenge, okay? We've taken $1,171 and turned it into $17 million. I think 42,000 is the current number. Let's see here if I'm right. 17, yeah, something like, yeah, 17. Where you at? I know you're here. Yeah, 17,042,000. So what I'm going to do is subtract from this number. Basically, it's going to be like a red day. So I'm still going to start with the initial $1,171, but I'm going to subtract $13,000 from the $17 million. And that will give us the total of like roughly $17,029,000. Okay? I really didn't want to fund it, but the brokerage said that it wouldn't look good, so it's fine. I have no problem. What's going on, Bradley? What is going on, Mike Sane? Tiger Roll, what's up? Okay, so, basically, guys, we've been on a cold streak, and, I've been watching a lot of my videos from past years and just kind of recapping, and this is what I recommend all you guys to do, recap how you've been trading, recap, how you used to trade, recap what works, what doesn't work, and so on and so forth, right? So I've been recapping that and just doing a lot of studying and making sure I keep myself in check, and, at the end of the day, I'm just going to take the $13,000 from the, like I said, the total amount that we've made during this challenge and subtract it. So we're still going to be continuing the challenge. This go-around, though, guys, I'm going to be a lot more disciplined. You're going to see a lot more. In the beginning, you're going to see smaller size. You're going to see, me take dips a lot of the times. You're going to see me sell rips a lot of the times, I'm not going to be sitting in things all day, right? I'm going to get back to my old roots. And then when things get crazy, then that's the time to let things run and rip, right? But when things, I was so much tighter as a trader. And what do I mean by that? Well, I was taking, positions, right? And I was nailing the bottoms and selling the rips, right? And lately I've just been hanging on for too much. And I've just been hanging on to one position. And I've been missing out on other things. And I haven't been spreading the wealth around other stocks. And there's been a lot of things that I've been doing wrong. And like I said, guys, when you get comfortable in life, that's I know my number one problem and basically my only problem. And that was me just getting comfortable in life. I've been very fortunate enough to be able to do multiple things in my life that, I've been able to get a great home and remodel this home, and I'm looking at another property, a vacation spot, and, and I'm just very fortunate to be able to do all these things, and, I'm still a longer-term investor. My longer-term account, I believe on the year so far is up like 80% on the year. And I'm getting a lot better as a longer-term investor. I did a lot of studying and research over this past year on how to, get better and better at that. And then I'm getting better as a swing trader. The inherited IRA has been doing great. But, the day trading side of things, I still want to be there as a day trader. I'm not going to give that up. I know there's a lot of potential as a day trader, and I'm not going to go anywhere for that. I want to continue to inspire and motivate, and I have a goal of this challenge, and that's 30 million. And then the next goal is 100 million, right? And I'm not going to give up on that. And it's just one thing and one thing only. Just me staying more disciplined. Me, looking at my losses and saying, hey, this is where I shouldn't be, I should be taking all these dips and having clear risk off and taking on much, much lower risk. And then when you finally see the end report, size up, right? You can participate in things, but don't size up until you're confident, right? And if it does go, let it go, right? And a lot of those things I just wasn't doing because I'm comfortable in my life. I think that, dropping out of college and quitting Domino's Pizza, never having a full-time job would get me here. If in the beginning, in the very, very beginning, I'm gonna be honest, probably not. But I very, very quickly had a high goal and a high bar. And now my bar is just to be the best trader in the world at some point in my life. I really do mean that. And I know a lot of you guys are going to continue to strive to be the best trader that you can be. And I know some of the students that I have don't have those high expectations. They just kind of want to live their life and kind of just want to have a great living. And that's not me, I want to get, now I'm past the point of like, okay, creating a great life and, whatever, right? Now I'm to the point where I'm trying to get into that realm with Tom Brady, where there's enough money, you don't need to pay me anymore. Now it's just falling in love with the plan, the process, and the strategy and the performance every day and making sure to maximize my performance. And P&L is performance in trading. That just is what it is. But my performance, my lifestyle, the way I handle things, everything around it. I want to try and perfect it. Now, I'm never going to. But, just like Conor McGregor or something like that, you fall out of love with the money you don't need anymore. And I'm at that point where I'm just like, of course, it's all, everybody's always, always wants more money. It's like not more money, but maybe most people want more money, I would say. More people want more financial freedom than they already have, okay? And so now I just want to, continue to push this path and this journey, and I want to continue to inspire and to motivate. And I need to get back on track. I need to get uncomfortable again. And I need to figure out a way to do that. I don't know how that's going to be, but, it is what it is. I'm going to have to figure out a way to do that. And I know that I can get down to it. Mike saying that's great. I want my bills paid so I can just rate motorcycles. And everybody's different, But for me, I just want to be the best trader in the world. That's it. Simple as that. And there's going to be a long journey ahead of me to get there. And I'm resetting. I'm not restarting. I'm just adding 13K. I'm going to subtract it from the total amount that I've taken during the account challenge and I made during the account challenge. And I'm going to continue to push. And I'm going to continue to stay disciplined. And you're going to see a different trader come out. I know that I have this. I know that I know how to do it. I've been doing this for 4 years. I've turned $3,000 accounts into $1 million accounts. Obviously what I'm doing works. And I know it works well. And it's, I've done it many times before. But the reality is that, I just, this challenge, you get so lost up in it. I was taking on such big size, and then I get, I'm just like, okay, let's take 18, 19, 20 mil, right? And it's like, that doesn't just work all the time, especially when there's not enough liquidity. So I needed to come back down, and right now it's like a refresh point, I really didn't want to restart, to add anything to this account, and I'm really not, because I'm just using the profits that I've already made to put it back into the account, but still. It's not something that I wanted to do, but like I said, the brokerage, they said it wouldn't look us. That's fine. No big deal. So I'm going to have day trading back up tomorrow. It's going to be a $26,077.66 account. And I'm looking forward to it, guys. I hope that you guys can follow my journey. This is going to be the lowest my account will most likely, I'm going to work damn well hard at it to ever be again. I'm never going to start back with $1,000 probably in the rest of my career. I've done it 3 times, and 3 times in my early 20s, mid-20s is good and it's all on YouTube, and it's stashed away. And those of you guys who want to relate, it's all right there. And I'm going to continue to take this $1,000, $171 account and push to turn it into hundreds, the goal's hundreds of millions. It's not, and I don't know about day trading account, but other accounts, hundreds of millions in this account, and then, hopefully billions in the long term, right? And you're going to see me along the journey of how I started throughout my career. When I started with $1,000 and how I've built wealth through the house's money. I've never really had the lowest, when I started, the lowest point of my net worth was like $9,000. Like $8 or $9,000 in my life. And the highest when I was basically starting trading was $20,000. So I lost just over half my net worth when I started trading, and now I've got a lot of cash that I'm trying to put to work, and I'm trying to figure out, how to do that. And that's been over the past 6-7 months, but kind of on my mind. That's why, I bought a house, I'm buying a vacation home, and then, I still have long-term, and then I have, the inherited account. So there's a lot of moving parts going along with, what I'm doing. I have a crypto account as well. I dollar cost average into crypto. So, overall, and then I'm going to continue to just try and use the house's money to continue to grow it, and Roblox is a perfect example. I nailed this one. This is a perfect strategy, right? I saw this thing perk up, was buying all these dips in my longer term account. I think I have about a $100 average with a pretty big size position, and now I'm up 25% already, and within, a week. Same thing with a firm. My average is like 107, 108, and, I'm up about 40% on this one, and that's my biggest position in my entire account, my long term. CSIQ, I'm in this one, has earnings tomorrow at like 34. What else, guys? GE in that one at like 56 or like 65, somewhere in there. Snowflake's my best long in my longer term. I long this day here, so I'm in one like 188 to 191, somewhere in this range. And basically just been up, and now I'm up pretty much, over 100% now, which is awesome. Coinbase, I have like a 235 average. Airbnb, my average is like 145. So, I'm doing really well in the long term. Not to say that, I haven't taken losses in it as well. OTRK was one that, I ended up selling this day here, most of it, half the account, and then the inherited I sold all. And then I ended up getting gapped down on it here, took a loss. So, there's some losers that I have, no question, But you just, and the great thing about the market is, I want you to remember this, okay? Especially with longer term accounts. Roblox, let's say this never touches 100 again. Well, then I'm just going to hold it. Look at Shopify, right? Shopify is a perfect example of you buying this at let's say 50 and just, you never come back to break even and you just hold it. You got nothing to lose, right? And now you're up 1,000+%. So, MRAM is another one. This one had great earnings. I'm in this one, we inherited at 10.04. So, guys, that's really it. The market is a great way of building wealth. And if you're smart, if you study, if you work hard, what I can say is, Mike's saying there's a lot that goes behind that. I usually look for, something like Prague today, okay? Let's look at this one. This will be a prime example of how do I find dips. So this one out of the gates flushes down. And it has a second flush, a third flush, and basically this is a fourth and fifth flush. So in here, I'd be accumulating, especially maybe right in here. So I take the starter here, I add here, and I probably add here, and then I sell off, somewhere in here. That's my old self. My old self, I probably have a 485 average, and I sell off 3/4 at 515 to 520, and the rest breakthrough highs. And that's probably my only trade I make on that, to be honest with you. That's my old self. So that's just an example of how I would look at dips, right? Overall, guys, I'm going to get back to my roots, get back to my old ways, and then continue to build and compound on it, It's funny because during this account challenge, I took my account from all the way down from negative 10,000 back up to 250, up to, I think it was 2.3 back down to, what am I at now? 26,000, and now we're going to have to grow it again. So you guys are seeing me fluctuate. And those fluctuations shouldn't be happening, especially to the downside. What's going on, Chad Weaver? Yeah. So, sure, the market's not that hot, but the market is hot enough to make money, guys. The market is hot enough to take advantage of things, and still build, on your account. We'll see, guys. But, overall, guys, I look forward to starting this, and I look forward to 2022. We started off 2021 so hot. January, February, March, we're up 12 million. Blessing, right? Just the market got hot with GameStop and AMC and KOSS and all these things. And then I just got too overconfident, and I've just been doing this, for the past, 6 or 7 months. I can't even believe I'm saying it. I had such high expectations. And I'm going to learn a lot from that. Trust me. I'm going to learn a ton from being high and mighty those three months. It's going to come again, and I'm going to be all high and mighty. But I will remember this forever in my entire career. And I will make sure to correct it. All these losses along the way have taught me so much, even to this day. So TH Sales, no, I don't trade live every day. If you want to look for my live trades, go to my course. That's the best place you're going to find live trades. It's recorded trades. They're all live on there. They're pre-recorded. And you can go, and I explain my full thought process of how I look, what I'm looking for during the trade, why I'm getting in, why I'm getting out. You can see my trades go through. That's probably, a lot of my students say that's the biggest, learning curve they had in the entire course, right? So, anyways, guys, that's really it today. I look forward to you guys joining my journey and watching the journey along the way. You guys have been able to watch me turn $1,171 into $17 million, right? Now we're back down to $26,000. This is the lowest my account will ever be, is the goal. I can't guarantee anything, but the market can do whatever it wants. I just have to be smart and keep taking the opportunities that come in front of me. But if you guys want to follow my challenge, where I turn $26,000 and the goal is to add $13 million to that, and then the total account would be $1,171 into $30 million, and then the next goal is $100 million, right? So, and I know these are big, huge, high numbers, and I know that. I get it. It's not relatable, and it seems outrageous, and it seems impossible to take $1,171 and turn it into $100,000 or $1 million or $17 million, right? But I've done it. And it takes consistency. It takes time. It takes work ethic. It takes studying. It takes just learning how you learn, right? Learning what works for you and grow that. Learning what doesn't and growing that, right? So, I look forward to starting this with you guys. I especially look forward to 2022. The goal is to get this account back up to, I know it's a steep goal. I'd like it to get up to 750,000 by the end of the year. and then have a decent amount of buying power to just crush it in January, February, March, April, May for 2022. So I look forward to you guys joining my journey. Any of you guys who feel like would be taking a lot out of this journey, well, then post it on your social media. You have nothing to lose. Just post my YouTube channel, post my chat room. It's all free. I get that I have paid things, but that's your choice if you want to. My chat room's free. My streams are free. All this content, 732 videos. I didn't even realize this. Guys, I have 732 videos on my YouTube for free. Goes over all my account challenges. And everybody complains I don't have enough to study. Go back and look at all my mistakes. Go back and look at all my good days. And learn from them, guys. That is such a big opportunity. And people get lazy and they're like, eh. And if you're lazy, well, then I'll be honest. You got to purchase my course. That's going to be the most condensed content you're ever going to get. That is the most constructive information I have in one area at one time, and it is constant, and it goes over basically every single one of my strategies, that I used to take $1,171 and turn it into $5 million. Now, we're a little different on strategies, but I would say 95% of the stuff I still use to this day. Okay? It's all similar, whether it's mid caps, large caps, crypto, it's all the same, right? But anyways, guys, 732 videos, no excuses. Go back and study all my videos, okay? I appreciate you guys. I look forward to starting this journey with you guys. Like I said, if you have any family, friends, or anyone that you think is interested in trading, post my chat room. Tell them to follow along this journey. This is going to be the most relatable starting equity I'll probably have going forward. So now's the time to show people what I'm doing, and hopefully they can get inspired. Hopefully they can get motivated. Hopefully they can be in a position where they're like, wow, this is incredible. Or they're just like, you know what, this isn't for me. Either way, it doesn't offend me. This skill called trading is a lifelong goal. We all can learn from, every single day, the nuances of trading day in and day out. And, when it comes to golf, when it comes to, trading, it's a lifelong skill. So why not learn it? Especially if you're having a hard time in your life and the market's tanking, or if you lose your job, you want to have something to fall back onto. Well, you know what? The market's always going to be there. No one's shutting that down. It's the heartbeat of the entire U.S. economy. So, guys, if you want to have something that you can be at work and make money, or do it part-time or full-time, or if you want to have a backup plan just in case, just study 20 minutes a day and do it for 5 years and see where it takes you. You're just learning a ton, and it's all just compounded knowledge, right? So there's nothing to lose. Well, you have money to lose, but you have to be smart about how you protect your risk. If you're taking on, like, where if you use an amount where if you blow it, your life is over kind of thing, then obviously you're trading with too much size. If you can blow it 5 to 10 times over and still have a comfortable life, then yeah, that's probably better size, and you're not taking on too much risk, right? Too many people come into the markets and they have $100,000 or they have $10,000 and they want to make, a full-time living right off the bat. And that's how a lot of people just get booted out of the market and never come back. So, anyways, guys, Bradley, I'm gonna try and go to the hockey game. That stadium's awesome, man. You're just talking like a salesman, no substance? Yeah, I'm talking like a salesman when pretty much everything, my chat room's free, my YouTube videos are free. I just want you guys to check it out. But anyways, guys, that's a great question, S3NZU. Would this have happened if I traded BTX? BTX was a terrible loss on my end. This is by far the biggest lose I've ever had in my career. No bounce on it, really. It had like so many red days in a row, and we still didn't get any bounces. So, I'll be honest. Ever since that loss, yeah, I think that did affect me. But I'm going to shake it off and get back to it, S3. You'll see. Only time will speak for itself, and I'll let my actions speak louder than my words. But I'm more excited and more disciplined and more ready than ever to just start this journey starting tomorrow. Clean slate. We got to breathe through these past 3 days. A little zen, and now we're ready to hit it back to the markets, and we're ready to get back to where we used to be, and continue to grow on that. All right. I'll answer some questions. First come, first serve, first 3 questions, and then I'm gonna get on off here. So that's gonna be it. First come, first serve, first 3 questions starting now. Yeah, I've been in Spud's Discord for sure, Avgren. What are your 3? I just hold Ethereum and Bitcoin, and then I hold Mana. Mana's more of a trading one though. You in NAKD? No, I'm not. but we're not going to count that as a question. What are you going to do different? I'm just going to tighten things up. Tighten my stops. If my trades aren't green, I can stop out. That's basically it. You know, I should be nailing my entries, and I shouldn't see any red. And if I'm holding on to red, then that's not me. What are the biggest strategy you're changing? Like I said, I'm not going to be holding on to positions in the red nearly at all. I'm going to be just basically nailing my entries, focusing on my entries, and I shouldn't be seeing much red if I nail my entries. With a smaller account size, we will be back to focusing on smaller caps with higher volatility. With smaller account size, will you be back? Yeah, I will, for sure. With higher volatility, yeah, 100%. That's where I'm going to have to compound my account the quickest. And I learned a ton about large caps and mid caps as well during this challenge when I've had a big account size as well. And, that taught me a lot as well. But I have to go back to basically the small caps and the volatility. Can you post entry and exit in the chat room? Yes, I don't do that because I don't want people piggybacking off me. You know, it doesn't teach anyone. It doesn't teach anyone anything. You know, it just teaches you how to build a chat room where people can buy and sell your stocks. And I just don't like that. I don't like it for multiple reasons. One, I don't want to have any, buddy getting stuck in a position and I forget to say I'm out. Two, I don't think you can learn very well like that. You're not a self-sufficient trader at that point. Are you watching Fami? Yeah, I am currently in an Ashi. Will you post your trades daily? I'll be on YouTube live. What's your favorite setup? And I like sympathy plays. Do you follow the thumb rule? I don't know what that means. Spots soaking the bid. What's going on, Trader Love? What's up? What's going on, guys? Are you mainly focusing long? Yes, for sure. For sure. Fami NAKD. Yeah, I mean, Fami, it's got to hold like 27, 28, but if that's the case, then yeah. All right, guys, that's all I'm going to do. What's your favorite setup? Sympathy plays. All right, guys, that's all I'm going to say today. I appreciate you guys for subscribing to our McNoTrading.com community. Click that like button. If you haven't already, subscribe. Steve Austin, Michi is here just eating up some dinner now. And I appreciate every single one of you guys subscribing to the McNoTrading.com community. Evan Stevens, what's going on? How long have you been trading? About 4 years now. Alright guys, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. If you guys are interested, I'm not a financial advisor. Trade your own risk. I have a plan, a process, and a strategy. Free chat, links from below. My course teaches you how I price, use links from below. Brokers that I use links from below. But brokers TV stocks valued at $49. Scanner software I use code CAM15. All in links description below. I appreciate you guys subscribing to the McNoTrading.com community.